Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and welcome back to the Madden NFL 16 playthrough. It is time for the off-season. This is the transitional period between Season 4 and Season 5 of my series. And the Super Bowl just ended and now we can advance to the off-season. We, if you caught the last episode, did not make the playoffs for the first time in my career. Super disappointed by the entire situation. But I wanted to go here and check out the news. Will it actually show who won the Super Bowl? No, it hasn't showed the winner yet. So it's going to be Eagles-Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Who would have thought of all teams Jaguars, man? They turned that franchise around, apparently. Let's go ahead and show you guys these stats for the regular season. I know some people are interested to see that. All right, so me, 4,582 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, 22 interceptions with a long of 68. I completed 67% of my passes. Lots of interceptions this year, guys. Lots and lots and lots. Rushing-wise, CJ had the best season of any running back that I've had my entire tenure here in Washington. I am leaving the Redskins. Yeah, he had 13 rushing touchdowns, which was great. I had 7, 600 yards. I think it's a career high for me as well. Rex Burkhead did pretty well. Daryl Young even ran one in. Yeah, it was a pretty good season on the ground, all things considered. And what's funny is they say Hakeem Nicks got a rushing touchdown. If you guys recall, that was actually from when I fumbled and he recovered in the end zone. So that was pretty great. Let's go check out receiving wise. I did spread the ball around a lot this year. And now Paul passed him in the last game to be our #1 receiver on the year. Jordan Reed, of course, was injured and put on IR. So we lost him about halfway through the season. He was injured the vast majority of the season, which is disappointing. I love throwing to Jordan Reed. But we had Hakeem Nicks, who was pretty good, pretty consistent. Sam Nunley was hurt through a good part of the season, so he's definitely down there. But you look at it, man, I spread the ball around a lot. There's a lot of players that had roughly the same kind of stats, you know. And these were my top 2 receivers, and that was my top tight end throughout the majority of the season. Then we had this guy who is obviously Jordan Reed. Then we had my running back that I throw to a lot, then Sam Nunley, my 4th-string wide receiver, my fullback, my 3rd-string tight end, Darius Morris, Dale Conley, even who got a touchdown. I spread the ball around a lot this year for the most part, I felt as though. Let's look at the defense. Well, the defensive stats are really kind of I don't know, they're kind of skewed given that we play 6-minute quarters, so they don't look as great. 6 total sacks from Chandler Jones being #1 on the team. Daryl Washington led our team in tackles, had 3 sacks, so he was up there in sacks, and then he also led the team in interceptions, so he really did everything for our team this year. Did we have any safeties randomly, I wonder? No, we didn't. Okay. Well, kicking-wise, Blair Walsh had a great year. Fantastic season. 29 of 32 with a long of 57, completing 90% of his kicks. Very freaking nice. Let's compare this to the rest of the league. So I'm sure some of you guys want to see that. Did I pass the NFL? I did. And here we go. So Aaron Rodgers ended up passing me after a very dismal last week for passing yards. I was #2 in passing yards. Philip Rivers, who plays for the Patriots, now Tom Brady is retired, was up there. Russell Wilson still putting in work. Brock Osweiler, this is the guy. Brock Osweiler is the one that led the Jaguars to the Super Bowl. That's nuts. Cardarius Blake is the new quarterback for the Cowboys. He was a rookie last season. He's obviously their future quarterback. Now Tony Romo's retired. And so he's got 33 touchdowns, 16 picks. Not too bad. Patrick Clark, apparently new quarterback for the Rams. Joe Flacco, still kicking. Did it okay. He had a lot of interceptions like I did. Ben Roethlisberger won NFL MVP somehow. Not quite sure how that happened. Why he's the NFL MVP. Did he lead the league in touchdown passes? He did. That's probably why. That's probably why. He was really down there in passing yards. But he had a lot of touchdown passes. Maybe he ran some. Taylor Hopkins threw a lot of picks. Horrible picks. Well, I threw about the same amount. So Marcus Mariota, Brian Johnson, new quarterback for the Browns apparently. AJ McCarron is playing for the Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo is the new quarterback in San Diego now that Philip Rivers is playing for the Patriots. Alex Smith still a Kansas City Chief. Case Colbert, Trey Holmes, these guys don't really matter too much. Wow, all the way down here Geno Smith, Taylor Campbell, Andy Dalton. Yeah, wow. Huh. All right, so we're gonna look rushing wise. DeMarco freaking Murray. You want to know what's annoying about the Eagles? How good their freaking team is? Let's see here. Where is it? DeMarco Murray ran for 13 touchdowns. Their backup running back also ran for 13 touchdowns. And their starting quarterback, who is Taylor Campbell, I believe his name is. I hate him so much. 31 passing touchdowns. These guys put up so much freaking points this season. It's absurd. But looking at rushing yardage here, Lots of running backs over 1,000 yards, including Alfred Morris. He's really been doing pretty well since he left us to go to the Cardinals. Le'Veon Bell there. Got that whole thing going on with him. Trey Mason, who dominated us in the final game, my final game as a Redskin. Very disappointed about that. But good here rushing touchdowns. C.J. Anderson's up there with 13 on the season. That's pretty good. Well, that's the season. Don't know what else to show, I suppose. I mean, I guess it's time to go into the offseason itself, right? Go into the offseason and see what is going to be happening. My contract is up. Right? It's up. I did not re-sign. They may franchise tag me. If they decide to franchise tag me, which I hope they don't, I will demand a trade. I was franchise tagged. So now I have to demand a trade of some kind. How do I demand a trade? Options. Demand release. Yeah. Oh, okay. So are you sure you want to demand a release? Keep in mind that if no team signs you by the end of free agency, you'll be asked to retire. That would be hilarious. What if they made me retire because nobody signed me? So, demand release. They franchise tagged me. If I demanded that I be released, I said, no, sir. Not coming back. Ah, Terrell Suggs retired. This is always the cool part where they show like a bunch of people that retire and stuff. I wonder if they're going to show me as like not coming back. Oh, wow. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Joe Nero was released earlier today from the Redskins. This is weird. Murray, Campbell, and Kendricks finished the season with best-selling jerseys. Oh, okay, doesn't tell me much. Cowboys, Jaguars round the top 3 most valuable teams. Eagles, Jaguars both ready for the Super Bowl. Really, you're not going to say who won the Super Bowl? How about I go to all stories? Will you guys tell me who won the Super Bowl here? Darrelle Revis is going to retire? Wow. All right, freaking, I hate them. Eagles win. They won 37-10. Dominated is what they did. All right, so what happens here? Free agency stage 1. Do I get offers? How does free agency work here? Knowing Madden, they're just going to have a team randomly like sign me, and I'm not even going to be able to. I thought I'm developing myself to practice, but I don't have a team. Can I even do that? I can. Sick. I'm a free agent. Free agent quarterback number 7. This is odd. Oh. Wait a minute. So this is something I've been thinking about doing. Now, some of you guys are going to call me a heretic. Growing up, most people in my family are Steelers fans, as you guys are well aware. Or at least some of you guys are aware, I suppose. And as a result, Ben's still around. I used to like watching Cordell Stewart way back in the day. I thought it'd be cool. Oh, wow. I definitely don't want to back out. No. I thought it'd be kind of cool to go to the Steelers and wear number 10 like Cordell Stewart did. But it looks like Ben is still around, so I don't know. He's 37. He just won NFL MVP, so I don't know if he's actually going to be around for a while or what's going on with that. Now, again, never done this. Don't know how this works. I don't seem to have any contract offers. How funny would it be if this series ended because this game's buggy and nobody signs a 96 overall quarterback who's only like 27 years old, I think, now? That'd be insane. Hold on, I want to make sure there's no bids somewhere that I'm just not seeing. Because wouldn't it pop up over here in my things to do? That would make the most sense to me, right? It would just... It'd show up my things to like contract offer from like it did with the Redskins when they wanted to re-sign me. Hey, there we go. 17 teams are bidding. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at the money these teams are willing to put up for me too. Browns, that is kind of a tempting offer. Then again, they're awful. So part of me is like, maybe not. Wow. Okay, I need to think here, guys. Look at all these teams. The Eagles want me. Really? They replaced Taylor Campbell? I'm not doing that. Jaguars. Both teams that went to the Super Bowl are putting in offers. Look at this money teams are putting up here. Holy crap. Saints with their vertical offense. That's a bit tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Vikings. That's pretty tempting. Although they don't have Adrian Peterson anymore. Although I do like their stadium. And I like their jerseys. Seahawks, Titans, Texans. Well, this is actually a really weird situation because I need to like know what all these team situations are. The only option is to accept offer. It doesn't actually tell me anything about those teams. So I need now to back out of that. All right, they're still there. And look at some of these team rosters. Oh gosh, this is scary. I don't know. All right, so we'll look at Bears here first, I suppose. Yeah, they have no quarterback. No wonder they need me. Justin Forsett is their running back, so that's pretty booty, I'm not going to lie. An 84 overall, 33-year-old running back, not great. Okay. Yeah, you guys are really rebuilding. All right, so I should really be like writing this down. Do I have a pen? Hold on, guys. Do I have a pen? I have a receipt right here. Pen? Yeah, pen? All right. Hold on. Click. All right. I'm literally writing this down on the back of a receipt. Is this the receipt I need? I don't think it is. No, it isn't. Okay. Bears. So, scratch that. No Bears. Definitely not going to them. Definitely not going to them. Browns. We can take a look. Free agency isn't over, so I don't know what they possibly have. I know they have a young quarterback. I don't think they have any good players, really, though. Yeah, they... Wow. Yeah. Ugh. No fullback. We don't need those. Doug Baldwin, John Brown. Yeah. As sad as it may be, let's scratch off the Browns here. Yeah. No Browns, man. They don't have anybody. That's their problem. They don't have anybody. Kansas City Chiefs. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I want a team that'll be fun to play with. People around me. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Actually, no. They have a couple good players, and the rest seem to be pretty terrible. Alex Smith has retired, so they are looking for a new quarterback. They have no running back. They have 30-year-old Shane Vereen. No fullback. They do have J-Mac. Marcus Thompson. The receivers are decent with no tight end. Chiefs aren't looking good. Not wowed by them. So let's just scratch off the Chiefs as well. Who's next down the line? Oh, nope. I pressed B one too many times there. San Francisco 49ers followed by the Jets. So we'll take a look at the Niners. Although I've never been one to like the Niners. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give them a look. You never know. All right, so they have no quarterback. Their running back's an 83 overall, but he's young. Yeah. Decent fullback. Torrey Smith, Jason Hunter. No real receivers. Then again, no team has a lot of like receivers and stuff. I'm going to scratch 49ers off. Yeah, I'll scratch 49ers off. I really don't have much interest in going to them right now. We'll go Jets next. Although I'm wondering if I should like wait in free agency a little bit before like looking, because they haven't, because like, teams are going to sign people. Now, so far, it's all on defense pretty much, but they have a 92 overall tight end. The Jets have a 92 overall tight end and a really good looking defense. They have a lot of high overalls. I like that, but they have no quarterback, it appears. Tommy Scott is their running back, 83 overall meh. At wide receiver, they have nobody. Yes, that's the thing. Okay, Jets are a maybe. I'll put them in the maybe category because they have a really, like, actually a solid team. It's just their offense is pretty weak. So Bears, and I already scratched off the Bears. Let's look here. So Giants, I'm going to try and like remember a couple of teams so I can go through them quicker. Giants and Falcons. I'm not going to the Eagles or probably not Jaguars either. So we're going to look at Giants and Falcons next, I suppose. This is going to be a lot longer of an off-season episode than typical. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should, I don't know. I'm wondering if I should like ask you guys like what your guys' thoughts are on the idea. But then again, people always just want me to go to their favorite team anyway. So it's kind of silly. Giants, I'm not. Okay, yeah, Taylor Hopkins really isn't working out for them. They're probably looking to upgrade. They have Adrian Peterson. They have OBJ. And oh, God. I'll make the Giants a maybe. See, here's the thing. I don't want to go to a team in the same division. If possible, I'm leaning towards like an entirely different. Like I'm leaning towards the AFC, like something completely different. And I've already forgotten the other team I was supposed to look at. It was Giants, then. All right, Falcons and Saints. I can remember those because those are the last two teams we faced last season. Falcons and Saints. It's odd that the Falcons would be looking. Considering they had two good quarterbacks. Oh, they had Julio Jones. Yeah, why would they want me? They have an 88 overall, 24-year-old quarterback. I don't understand why they would even want me. Their running back's Marcus Barnett, who's apparently pretty decent fullback, and Julio Jones, Martavius Bryant, and Stevie Johnson. No tight end. All right, Falcons are certainly on the maybe. It's just, I don't know. I go for like realism, I suppose, when I play, and just I don't see why they would want me over their already pretty good quarterback. I don't know. Maybe it's because their quarterback led them to a terrible record last year. I don't know. Just as a quick look, they don't appear to have a lot of talent here. I would replace Matt Stafford, but I'm okay with that because Matt Stafford has an 80 overall. Trey Mason would be their running back. No fullback. Julian Edelman. Jarvis Landry. Renard Albury. Victor Cruz, who's hurt, but he would be back, I would assume. And tight end, Torrey Reed. Huh. I'm not sure if that's... I think I'm thinking of a different person, but... No? Am I? Torrey Reed? Does he... I don't know. I think he might be a real player, although I could be wrong. Saints definitely a maybe. I like their jerseys. I like their stadium. I like a lot of things about them, I suppose. I think I could have success. I like their philosophy, spread offense. That's why I typically run it nowadays anyway, right? Are they still a spread offense? No, they're a vertical offense. Same idea, really. All right, so now we've got... we got the Cardinals. Okay, so I'm going to go Cardinals and Vikings. I can remember the other two teams because they're in the AFC North. So we're going to look at the Cardinals and the Vikings. Gosh, I don't even know, man. This is nuts. Let's go Vikings first, I guess. Teddy Bridgewater, he's doing all right. 86 overall, 26-year-old. He's on the rise, man. No, okay, Vikings gone already. We'll just scratch off Vikings because those guys, no. All right, what was the other team? Cardinals, right? Wide receiver wise, is that Josh Gordon? No, Justin Gordon. Why would Josh Gordon be 23 years old? Come on, use my head. Alfred Morris having reunited with Alfred. And they got Geno. Do you guys have a good tight end? Not really. I'm going to cross off Cardinals. No Cardinals. All right. AFC North teams. Ravens and the Bengals were the teams. All right, so, Tyler Eifert, not bad. AJ Green, Brandon LaFell, Mohamed Sanu. Jeremy Hill, even though he's hurt. They want me to replace Andy Dalton. Huh. Andy's old and doing terrible. Jeremy Hill's a really good running back. He's hurt right now, but he'll be good by this season. AJ Green, Brandon LaFell, Mohamed Sanu, Tyler Eifert. Holy crap. Okay, so Bengals are really high up there right now. It would take me back to the AFC North, which would be fun. I get to face Browns and the Steelers again, which I like facing them, being a Browns fan in real life. I would be able to face the Browns twice a year. That would be interesting. Titans, Texans, and Seahawks are the last teams I need to look at here. Whew. Titans, Texans, and Seahawks. Wow. So much to think about, man. There really is. All right, so Titans. Immediately, I'm not a big fan of the Titans already. They have Marcus Mariota. Why would I go there? And, all right, Kendall Wright and Corey Knight. God, that would confuse me. Knight and Wright. They're okay, but I'm not going to go to the Titans. They don't have enough talent. I don't like the team that much anyway. No offense, your jerseys are ugly. I just offended somebody, I'm sure. Wasn't Texans one of them? Gosh, I need to like write down the teams I'm supposed to be looking at because I always keep forgetting. It was Titans, Texans, and someone else, right? All right. Titans, Texans, Seahawks. Seahawks is a bit odd. Who would they have? I don't even know. What am I looking for? I'm having a brain fart. All right. Raw strategy. So much to think about all at once here. So we're going to look at the Texans, which I doubt there's going to be anything that I want. Oh, they got J.J. Watt. Oh, and DeAndre Hopkins. Huh. Well, maybe. We'll see. All right, so really no good quarterback. Arian Foster is still kicking, although he's definitely the latter half of his career. He's 33 years old. DeAndre Hopkins is really the only highlight there. Yeah, no to the Texans. And Seahawks. Oh, yeah, I like that. Javonte Kelly, don't know if that's how you pronounce the name right. And Jermaine Kearse, very nice there. No running back. Russell's a 99 overall, and you're going to offer me a contract? So, for me, the Bengals seem like a great choice. Let's advance a week. We'll see. I hope they don't sign somebody else and they like go without me. But I really do think the Bengals would be a good choice. Yeah, it's still 17 teams bidding. And by the way, I think I've done this before. If I just skip like all the way to like the end without signing, I'm fairly positive it will like end my career, which is a bit scary. Let's just check, make sure there's no new teams here. Bengals still offering. All right, it's all the same teams. I don't know, man. They run a spread offense even. Like, there's just everything about them seems great. My market value is 100. I have $47 million in spending money. That's how much money I have just sitting there. I don't know, guys. This is a big decision, but how good is their team? Let's check. A week of free agency has went by. It would be under transactions. Were there any big transactions that happened? Charles Johnson got signed. I love how the Redskins aren't even trying to sign me. It'd be interesting if they still tried to. They got left outside linebacker, Will Davis. They didn't really sign anybody in particular. I can't help but go back and look at the Redskins. Oh, they signed Earl Thomas. They really released me, though. They didn't really... Oh, Kendrick Ellis. Oh, man, they're buffing up on defense again. I might keep close eye on them for sure. Now, I wish there was a way I could save. I want to go another week, but I'm worried that another week I won't have like contracts or anything that I'll be able to sign. And there's no way to save, because why would I want to save? I can retire... What happens if I press this? These are notifications. That is a social feed. Those are EA tracks. These are settings. So there's still no save button. Why would a game in 2016 have a save button? It's a big risk. Like, I really feel as though if I advance the week here to weigh my options one more week and see what people may be signed, then they may like, oh, well, we didn't sign with anybody. You're retired. And then that would be like the end of the series. Going to be able to like load a save. I'm really worried about that. Big risk. Big risk. Come on, just please don't end my career. Just please be a working game for once, Madden. Please. All right. Sick. Perfect. All right, so this is the final week of free agency. This is where I can really get an idea of what's going on. Please let the Bengals still be looking at me. Please let the okay, Bengals, the offer is still there. No new teams. Now, I can go back to like transactions and such, and I can really look at like what other teams to get. But again, really leaning towards the Bengals, so I want to check. Like, if I look at the Bears here, for example, I mean, they filled up their receiving core there, but like it just isn't good players. Then I go to like the Bengals, AJ Green, Brandon LaFell, Mohamed Sanu. All 3 of my receivers over an 80 overall. None of my receivers last season had an 80 overall. This guy, Rashard Perriman, 79 overall. Corey Fuller, I think I've heard of him. 73 overall. Like, so good, right? Then you go Tyler Eifert, 88 overall tight end with a 74 overall 6'6" tight end behind him. Running back, 94 overall Jeremy Hill with Chris Polk, who is, I'm getting hiccups here, a 73, who's decent. Decent at best. And then if I go to all, they have a really good punter. That's not really a big upside, I guess. We don't appear to have a great defense. I think that's going to be the give and take here, is the defense does not appear to be great. We have Steven Hauschka as our kicker. Oh, man, so much to think about. So much to think about. You know what? Do I just pull the trigger? Part of me wants to, like, let it simmer and be like, you know, let's just simmer out. Let's get your guys' thoughts in the comments. You know, let's simmer this, you know, and we'll make our decision in the next episode. But another part of me is like, since this game doesn't actually have a proper save feature, if I were to, like, shut off my console right now, would it bring me back to this exact situation? Or what would happen? I wonder. I'm fairly positive it'll take me back to this situation. It'll quick save eventually, and it'll put me back to right here, I think. So, I think we're going to do that. Weigh our options. I'm going to look at these things a little bit more closely. Off camera, I suppose. And right now, again, leaning towards Bengals. But of course, I want to know your guys' thoughts. These are going to be the teams that are available. Browns. Chiefs. Niners. Jets. Bears. Giants. Falcons. Not going to the Eagles. Jaguars. Saints. Cardinals. Bengals. Which really lean towards those Bengals. Ravens. Vikings, Seahawks, Texans, Titans. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Who should I go to? What's going on here, guys? What do? I don't know. I really have no idea what would be best for me. I'm really thinking if I want to win a Super Bowl and I want to put up some freaking touchdowns, that Bengals offense looks great. But their defense looks pretty terrible. But defense can get better with time. And if I'm putting up so many points, how good does my defense need to be, I wonder? Plus, I get to play in the NFC North. Sounds pretty good to me. But we're going to end off the episode here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But ultimately, it's going to come down to my decision. And once again, lean towards Bengals. But I'm going to go through and, you know, look at all the other teams again, see who they signed after free agency and whatnot. And then we'll make our decision with the next episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please drop me a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.